Hi everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Irongo Talk. My name is Leandria Low and I'll be your host for today. Now today we find ourselves at the Swakopmund Mola and I'm going to bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, the upcoming events, and our interview for today is with Jeffrey Job. He's a music producer and a rapper and he goes better by the name of The Chef, and he's all the way from Narava, Warfish Bay. And then our place of interest, if you've watched Irongo Talk for the past Fridays, you would know that we have a place of interest every week. Now this week we have a very short video of the St. Matthew's Anglican Church, who is one of the oldest churches in Warfish Bay and Namibia. Now our Friday song to kickstart this weekend is going to be Yoretta Nyal's Atata. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. And now for your news. Now first things first, some COVID-19 news. Last night we surpassed the 100th mark when the Minister of Health and Social Services, Dr. Kalumbi Shangula, announced 12 more cases late last night. Now currently we are standing at 102 cases, but you can check out our Facebook or our website for any more updates on COVID-19. Now second thing, please don't believe everything you hear. The rumors making round that Warfish Bay and Swakopmund are reverting back to stage 1 is not true. Nor is it true the fact that the rumor that's spreading that bars, liquor shops or restaurants will be closing. Now Inspector Eleni Shapumba, Head of Community Affairs in the Irongo region, said that there has been no communication from the relevant authorities about the closure of restaurants or liquor shops, or that we are reverting back to stage 1. People should desist from spreading unverified information. There is no reason to panic buy. Now this happened yesterday when a voice note was being sent around saying that now we are reverting back to stage 1. And what happened is that the police was busy with patrols in the Swakopmund area. Now they were checking for permits, because when you are a restaurant owner and you have a liquor license, you need to have a special permit to sell alcohol during this time. So that's all that happened. Now nobody was being closed, and Inspector Eleni Shapumba said that we should please stop sharing information that does not come from the relevant authorities, which include the minister, the president or the police. Anything else is fake news. Now moving on. More than 600 fixed-term workers find themselves without jobs after the quota for sea flower pelagic processing plant in Warfish Bay was taken away by government. In a letter to their employees, the company explained that the reason for the non-renewal of fixed-term employment contracts is due to the non-availability of sufficient quota for the company to continue with its operations. Now the workers petitioned to the office of the governor, Neville Andre, and asked the governor to intervene to help save their jobs and their livelihoods. Now, according to the petition that was signed by 511 workers, the company is to be awarded 50,000 tons of horse mackerel quota annually for 15 years in terms of the government gazette number 6307 of 15 May 2017. Now, however, the company was only allocated 16,000 tons for this year, and its vessels stopped operating on the 27th of May. Now, the employees have been home ever since, and about 55 permanent employees as well as 450 future cannery jobs are now at stake as well, while permanent staff members also received a 50% salary cut. Now the former Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Bernard Esau, is quoted as saying during a visit by the Kenyan president to the plant in 2019 that he had approved 50,000 tons of quota for Fishco to develop land-based freezing and value-add capacity over a period of 15 years. Now this was published in the Government Gazette number 6307 of 15 May 2017. Now, the CEO of the Sea Flower Pelagic Plant confirmed that they only received 16,000 tons of horse mackerel quota, and then this was despite the agreement between them and government. And they said we have 2 vessels in a factory that cost us about 12 million Namibian dollars per month to maintain, but despite this, we were simply told that this will be our last quota. Now, Burger cautioned that the factory in Warfish Bay should not be confused with the one in Ludritz. Fishco only owns 40% in Seaflower Pelagic Processing Plant in Walvis Bay, while Fishco fully owns the one in Luderitz. Now, another story on our website is anyone living along the Central Coast and who tested positive for COVID-19 will be treated at a state health facility, Erongo Governor Neville Andre said on Tuesday. However, he said accusations about a lack of isolation facilities and especially beds are untrue. We are currently in the process of converting several empty garages at the State Hospital in Walvis Bay into new isolation facilities, the governor said. Now, the dilapidated garages are close to the former tuberculosis clinic, but there is no room for additional patients given all the new reported cases. He said the upgrades of the abandoned garages should be completed by this week, so the latest by Monday. Now, further on, although the alleged failure of health officials in the Erongo region to fight COVID-19 has been highlighted several times in the past few days, the governor declined to comment on the issue. Now, Andre also did not want to comment on calls by Regional Councillor of Walvis Bay Urban, Knowledge Ipinge, for the dismissal of Dr. Amir Shakir and Anna Jonas, the health director in the region. Now, in the meantime, the cases are at 100. And Andre said that many residents of the Erongo region do not want to be tested because they fear inferior treatment at a state facility. Now, he said this, in spite of this, during the mass testing in Quisopmont, he noticed that many people wanted to be tested. Now, finally, Tunakor also decided to close their doors temporarily. This is after the two of the registered nurses that work on site at Tunakor got additional information about local transmission in Quisopmont that happened over the weekend. Now, with this information, Tunakor decided, with the management, decided that no, they're going to put 67 employees in quarantine. And now, yesterday morning, 4 of these employees tested positive for COVID-19. Now, the CEO, Peya Itula, said that they are going to close temporarily to disinfect the factory. But you can read this and more on our website at www.erongo.com.na. I'll repeat that again, www.erongo.com.na.
Ja, ons kuier vandag by 'n baie spesiale man hier in Narrowville, Jeffrey Akka, Chef Job. Ja, hoe gaan het?
Nee, dat gaat goed ook. Dus
maar jy is mos nou nie 'n kombuischefie. Jy's 'n chef van 'n ander aard, man. Jy's 'n ou wat jy toer niet met dussen, jy toer met note.
Ja.
Nee, en klank as ek ja. Waarvan of kom hierdie naam?
Die chef.
Ja, die chef.
Soos my naam was eerst moes nou Piche, omdat ek wil eintlik hy klomp name nou hier hoor op die kamera sê nie.
Ja.
Maar okay, yes, my naam was eerst Piche vir 'n lang tyd eintlik gewees. Ek was in Engels rappen en toe slaan ek nou oor Afrikaans toe. En toe het ek nou basically soos op Facebook het ek altyd hy voorgebring soos in ek is in die kombuis en ek is besig met die besig om te kook, potte prit, hy tipe
Ja, die kombuis is nou die studio.
Is die studio, ja.
Yes.
En toe het die, soos my following, so my aanhangers, hulle soos in basically vorentoe gekom en so, is die chef alweer besig, toe hoor ek mos nou, daar is 'n kwaai ring, so baie alright, klink lekker.
Toen neem je hem aan?
Ja, dat ek hom sommer nog vir my en so het ons nou vorentoe, dat ek nou nog hardloop moet doen,
Waar het alles vir jou begin?
By my dit begin by ek was eintlik in 'n Engelse groep in gewees met soos ons was 4 gewees. Ek het in Windhoek in tyd gebly. Ek het 2006 klaar gemaak met skool en 2007 toe gaan ek Windhoek toe besluit ek mos nou om hierdie music journey aan te vat. Kyk hoe ver kom ek en so aan. Toe was ek met 'n groep gewees, Ballers Academy. En dit was Love You Leroy. Mens sal mos nou van Love King, Love You Leroy en dan op Brooklyn. En ons vier het ek glo ons sal ver gekom het en so aan. Is nou net die ouens het bietjie half interest verloor en so aan. Daar van jy baie goeie radio DJ was ons manager ook tyd gewees.
Ja.
En toe het ek nou moes nog gekyk, okay, right, hierdie dinge werk so lekker en so ek het nou weggebreek daarso. En toe kom ek nou weer terug Belfast toe, kom bly nou weer hierso. En toe is dit wat Aitsa, hulle sal mos so seker van hom ken.
Ja.
En toe het hy 'n producer basically gesoek. Want ek was nie net in rap self, ek het ook soos in hier en daar begin met beat, stadig maar seker.
Ja.
En toe het hy nou by my uitgekom en so het ons nou maar gebesluit om nou 'n groep nou saam te stig en dis waar Brasse van die Mic uitgekom het.
Ja.
'n Heel bekende groep, Afrikaanse groep. En toe het ons nou begin basically nou saam gerinklets en
Brasse van die Mic was nou jy.
ek Aitsa en Salvador was mos so sanger in die groep.
Ja.
Ja, en ek voel man, dit was 'n baie suksesvolle groep gewees.
Beslis,
ja. En ons het baie welbekende songs uitgebring wat nou nog bekend is.
Ja.
En baie mense wil nog graag weer 'n Brasse van die Mic sien, so hy is maar nou vorentoe, ons weet nou nie, ons sal maar nou kyk van ons groei mos sommige goede uit man en so aan.
Ja, sê.
So ja, that's basically waar musiek vir my begin het, soos uit die skool uit, maar waar het eintlik begin het was in die skoolbanke.
Ja.
Maar hier en daar lirieke geskrywe.
Brasse van die Mic, wat was uniek vir jou in daai tydperk? Wat was lekker vir jou van Brasse van die Mic?
Ek sal sê ons chemistry saam in die studio en was soos in ons het geweet wanneer ons ernstig moet wees. En ons kom in, dan weet ons ook dis die projek wat ons gaan aanvat en daarvan af, ons maak jokes onder mekaar, ons gesels en ons, maar as amper soos in jou mindset, jy weet, hier is 'n ernstige storie wat jy moet klammer, maar ons is nie so ernstig, laat ons nou heel soos, jy ken, heel stewige atmosfeer in die studio en wat, het was vir my altyd lekker gewees.
Ja.
So ja, dit het altyd vir my uitgestaan en dan, ons gedagtes saam was net baie gevaarlik en uniek gewees, ons styl van musiek, toe dit uitgekom het tyd.
Jeffrey, die aanhangers, gewoonlik hoor hulle die volmaakte of volledige song, maar waar begin alles?
Okay, vir my nou op die huidige oomblik, van dat ek moes nou basically die brand begin het, soos van ek al het dit vir my begin het, soos ek sal, omdat ek nou self my goed te produce ook, sal ek altyd eerst met 'n beat begin, en dan sal ek nou kyk hoe voel die beat my, want hoe vat die beat my, en dan sal ek nou, eerste ding sal met 'n chorus begin, ek voel van jou chorus af, dan begin skryf jy nou jou, die story, en vertel jy nou die story. So, vir my begin het by die beat, dan chorus skrywe, en dan gaan ek nou oor na die story toe, en dan die rest wat kom maar nou net.
Ja, sê, waarmee is jy huidiglik besig?
Ek is nou op die oomblik besig met song, ek en Hertos, ook 'n bekende sanger wat ek ook nou ingebring het onder my vlerk, wat ek nou ingevat het, en ons het numerous hits al uitgebring, soos Ek Mis My Braas, Ons Staan Saam, en Dankie Vir Jou Man Pas, massive hits.
Ja.
So ek is nou weer besig, is eintlik songs wat ons al verlede jaar, projekte wat verlede jaar al gerekord het.
Ja.
So, my hande is sommige tyd baie vol.
Ja.
So dan kom ek hier by 'n projek uit die. So dis nou wat ek is nou basically nou besig om die bord skoon te maak.
Ja, sê.
En die goed, so ek is nou besig met 'n song, dis Eken, Hertos en dan sy meisie.
Yes.
Sy is ook nou nie in hierdie, sy sing eintlik al lang, sy is 'n sanger.
Ja.
En dan maar sy is nou nie met die recording
storie aspek. Ja. Sê vir my, Jy het seker al honderde songs uitgebring. Is daar enige gunstelinge vir jou?
Vir my, ek het eintlik 'n gunsteling song. Vir my is Dankie vir jou man pa.
Okay.
Eintlik as ek dit so moet stel.
Ja.
Kyk soos ek skryf meestal die choruses.
Ja.
Dan sal ek dit nou vir Hertos, sal ek nou met my gebroke stem, sal ek hom nou wys, okay,
Ja.
right. Dis die melodie, so gaan. En dan gaan hy hom nou net weer powerful vir my oordra, vir my nog gee en so ons het nou so vir my is dit dankie vir jou man pa, omdat dit gaan mos nou uit vir 'n vroumens en dan is dit die song gaan basically oor ek wil dankie vir jou man pa, so omdat hulle so mooi groot gemaak het, even voor ek jou nog gekommit het.
Yes.
Ek kom kry nou net jy so mooi manier en alles so waarvan kom
Yes.
ons van jou man, jou pa.
Ja, sê.
Ek is bang hulle ek is hoef nie bang, ek is soos in bly hulle het geboorte aan jou gegee en so aan.
Ja, sê.
So dit is
Ja, sê.
behoorlijk.
Betaal hierdie bedryf.
Ja, nogals, maar nou met die lockdown is dit 'n bietjie. Ek het ewen 'n pending show wat nou lê.
Nee.
In Rebord Spins, ook 'n
Yes.
groot spin show.
Yes.
En toe die lockdown nou gekom het, toe is die show nou uitgestel. So daar is 'n show wat lê nou.
Ja, sê.
So ons moet nou wag dat hierdie besigheid klaar maak. So ja, ek kry nogals gereeld kry ek iets, ja.
Ja, sê.
So dit sit daar iets in my sakke.
Sê vir my, is daar enige mense op ons local scene met wie jy graag iets sou wil doen?
Ek het gisteraand het ek op 'n ouetjie afgekom, sy naam is Bezel. Ek sien hy was ook in Maak Me Famous.
Kibido. Wat is Bezel se van?
Ek weet nou nie wat is. Ek kom nou nie besig van.
Is hy van Narrewil?
Hy is van Moed.
Okay.
Daarom ek praat nou net onder korreksie.
Ja.
Maar ek weet sy naam is Bezel
Ja.
en ek sal nogals graag hy het 'n baie authentic stem, baie unique man en ek love it. Ek sal graag met vir hom op 'n chorus wil sit.
Ja.
En dan Susan, as dit kom by ek sal graag Susan my all-time favorite. Ek sal graag met Gaza alweer. Like
Nee?
Seriously, ja.
Hoekom spesifiek met hom?
Ek weet nie dit vir my in Namibië en oor die algemeen was hy nog altyd van jong tyd af. Vandat ek vir hom agtergekom het, was hy soos vir my 'n groot artist, man.
Ja.
Ek het baie gehou van
Baie
sy
consistent, nee.
consistentheid.
Ja.
Verstaan sy work ethic en alles, man. So,
Ja, sê vir my ten slotte, Jeffrey, is daar enige boodskap wat jy graag sou wil uitgee of oordra vir upcoming artists daar buite en so?
Ja, definitief. Soos ek kry elke dag, sê my, of elke tweede dag, sal ek 'n SMS skryf van ouens wat 'n trek gedoen het en wat vir my die trek sal stuur en sê luister tog, klink maar dan ken jy ons van geen kant af nie. Hulle weet net ek is ek en so aan die chef en wat.
Yes.
Dan sal hulle vir my hulle se trek stuur en sê luister tog hierso, wat dink jy van dit? Moet ons aangaan en so aan. Daar is goed sekere goede, maar ek voel ek kan nie vir jou sê los alles nie. Ek weet ek was op so 'n stadium wat ek dat sy nou gehoor het dat sy onmiddellik afgesit.
Yes.
So die maar ek dink die ouens is nou meer hulle sien soos hulle tyd of soos ons tyd gewees het toe ons 'n song. Die ouens wat nou first time try en hulle gee nogal so 'n ryte produk vir hulle se eerste keer of tweede keer.
Ja. So daar is beslis kwaliteit.
Daar is ja. Dis hoekom ek sê vir hulle altyd hou aan en moenie moed verloor, maak nie saak wie wat sê nie, maak nie saak hoeveel keer jou tracks gespeel word nie. Even al speel hulle nie jou trekkie, ons was daar gewees. So, jy moet force, die ding is 'n force ding.
Ja.
En jy moet jou hart daarin hê en so aan.
Ja, sê. So, daar het julle dit. Die potte is aan die prut. En ons sien uit na hierdie dis wat Chef Jeff vir ons gaan voorsit. Dankie man.
Nee, die kom aan, as die Bluetooth.
Yo, respect and Hannah. My name is Gary Dredd, best reggae nominee for NAMA 2020. Keep on watching Erongo Talk.
On the corner of 7th Road and Sam Nujoma Avenue, you'll find the St. Matthew's Anglican Church. Constructed on 21 September 1924, this is one of the first missionary churches in Namibia. It is one of the oldest buildings in the harbour town of Walfish Bay. To add to its magnificent history, the church is home to a bell that was built in the 16th century. A few years back it got stolen, but luckily it was recovered again and is now safely stowed away. Join us right here on Irongo Talk and enjoy with us this rich history that St. Matthew's Anglican Church has to offer. And now for your upcoming events, now here in Walfish Bay, Swakopmund and Arandis, it's still a lot quiet because we have a restriction. Although we are on stage 3, we can only have gatherings of 10 people and less. Now for the rest of the towns in the region, they can have gatherings of 50 people and less. Now Windhoek and the rest of the countries are soon moving to stage 4, so it's happening on that side. Now Rian Smith will be live in Windhoek today at the Wolf Shack from 6 p.m. There will be live music at the Vintage and a Vintage coffee shop from 6 p.m. and then tickets are available, but there is limited space. And then the Garden Inn, in collaboration with Soundwave Africa and Ready Bites Meat Market, will host an acoustic night with Malta Nama nominated duo Ethnics on the 26th of June, 7 p.m. in Windhoek. So if any events, please let us know at 0811 7040. And now for your weather and tides. Now high tide was this morning at 5 minutes to 7. Low tide will be at 10 minutes to 1. High tide again at 3:30 this afternoon, and then low tide will be again tomorrow morning at 20 minutes to 2. Now to get into our weather for Walfish Bay, sunrise was this morning at 17 minutes to 8. Sunset will be at 27 minutes past 6. Now this is more or less the same time for all the region, for all the towns in the region. Now the maximum temperature for today will be 19 degrees Celsius with a south-southwesterly wind. Minimum temperature for tomorrow will be 12 degrees Celsius. Maximum will be 18 degrees Celsius. For Sunday, the minimum will be 13 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius. Now for Swakopmund, the maximum for today will be 19 degrees Celsius with a south-southwesterly wind. Minimum will be 12 degrees Celsius, maximum will be 18 degrees Celsius for tomorrow. For Sunday, the minimum will be 13 degrees Celsius and the maximum will be 19 degrees Celsius. For Antis Bay, the maximum temperature for today will be 18 degrees Celsius with a southerly wind. For tomorrow, the minimum will be 12 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius for tomorrow. Minimum for Sunday will be 13 degrees Celsius and the maximum will be 19 degrees Celsius. Now moving to Arandis, the maximum temperature for today will be 24 degrees Celsius with a northwesterly wind. For tomorrow, a minimum of 9 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius. A minimum of 15 degrees Celsius for Sunday and a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius. For Usakos, maximum temperatures for today will be 27 degrees Celsius with a southerly wind. Minimum for tomorrow will be 8 degrees Celsius, maximum will be 28 degrees Celsius. For Sunday, minimum will be 10 degrees Celsius and maximum will be 30 degrees Celsius. For Karibab, maximum will be 25 degrees Celsius with a southerly wind. Minimum for tomorrow will be 7 degrees Celsius, maximum will be 27 degrees Celsius. For Sunday, the minimum will be 9 degrees Celsius and the maximum will be 28 degrees Celsius. And then finally for Omaruru, maximum for today will be 26 degrees Celsius with a south-southeasterly wind. Minimum for tomorrow will be 3 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 27 degrees Celsius. For Sunday, minimum will be 6 degrees Celsius and the maximum will be 28 degrees Celsius. And that's your weather for today and this weekend. Okay, and that's it for today's edition of Irongo Talk. Please don't forget to check out our website at www.irongo.com.na. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, or drop us a news hint, an emoji, or just say hi at 0811 7040. 0811 7040. Now, it's Friday. We have to get into the weekend. It's stage 3. Please be responsible. But let's enjoy the song by Juareta Nel, who is a 4 times NAMA nominee, and the song is called Atata. So please enjoy it with us. please keep safe, please be responsible. We'll see you again on Monday. Ciao.
Hy dra sy vellies en het hy broekie aan. As ek vir hom kyk, wil my hart gaan staan. Hy ry 'n cruiser en hy bly op die plaas. Hy's lief vir sy diere en hy kan ook dans. Ek kan nie kook nie, maar ek kan braaibroodjies maak. Boere koffie elke oggend na sy smaak. Wat ek vra is jy naam saam met jou onder die sterre en jou arms veilig toegevou. Nou moet ek jou net oortuig. En dat meisies van Brits ook lekker kan vry. En toe sê ek, Atalay, maar is mooi. Ek sê, Atalay, verf my lippies rooi. Atalay, so nou of nooit. Atalay, maar is mooi. Hy hou my hand vas en soen my op die wang. Liefdesbriefies in die oggend voor hy gaan. Hy maak sy bed op en hy sê vir my, my pop, ek sien jou laat, 3 maande wag vir my. Ek stryk sy klere en maak die huisie skoon. Stuur 'n SMS-ie na sy foon. As hy later huis toe ry, wag ek om met 'n koffie, maak sy hartjie bly. En nou moet ek